So, in addition to a race for the North Pole,
Yep.
with this wonderful spinny thing and all the other good stuff that's going on, there is something else that we have.
Yes, and this is something we are very excited about. So after we published this, we've been concentrating on creating this smart device application, which is called Dized.
Diced.
D-I-Z-E-D, Dized, yes. Dized is the friend at the table who will teach you how to play a game.
Cool.
It's the friend who knows the game inside out, will teach you how to play with correct rules, and you can start playing immediately. So chuck the rulebook,
We can bin the rulebook. We
Yep.
don't need it anymore.
fire up the app, and it's gonna tell you exactly how the game works, and with you already playing. So you learn the rules as you go.
So it will teach you as you go through, and then by the time you finish with the app, you're playing the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna suggest we show people how it actually works.
Excellent.
We play a few rounds, and then I'll explain what's going on with DICE, like the timeline, future development schedule, all that.
All that technical
What?
doodaddy.
Oh yeah, leave the boring stuff for the end. You'll quit watching this video before that anyway. So.
Stay with us. This
Yeah.
is exciting. Revolution.
It is.
Breaking new ground.
It is, absolutely. All right, so race to the North Pole. Let's fire this baby up.
Welcome to the Arctic Adventurers. Get ready to battle your rivals and conquer the treacherous North Pole. Now, how many players do we have?
All right, how many players do we have? We have 2 players.
Yep.
Take one pawn of each colour into your palm. Now, place your hand above the North Pole and then drop the pawns.
Legal.
The player whose pawn is closest to the North Pole starts the game.
I'm nearer.
Pass the snowflake to the starting player and return the pawns to their places.
All right, you get the snowflake, which I forgot to take out from the box. But let's say I have a snowflake. I'm giving it to
Yep,
you right
thank you very
now.
much.
So you are the starting player.
First player, what is your colour?
Yeah, white player goes first,
Second player, your colour, please.
and I'm orange.
I want to remind you that I will be teaching you this game while you are playing. For this reason, I won't explain all the rules at once. Even if you know a rule, refrain from using that rule until I have explained it to everyone.
So basically, yeah. So you know the game already.
Yes.
So refrain from using rules
That
before they
yeah.
have been
I'm
explained
just
to
moving,
everybody.
And that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Your goal is to be the first to get your home team to the North Pole. Navigate your way around the cracks towards the centre of the 8x8 grid and reach the North Pole. Every turn has 4 phases. First player, get ready. Let's
All right.
start the game.
First player, get ready. Let's start the game.
Ta-da!
So at this point, so we have set up the game,
Yes.
and instead of reading a rulebook for 30 minutes, we're starting the game right now.
Yep.
Without
Okay, straight
knowing
into it.
virtually no rules
Yeah.
about the game.
Phase 1. Travel from ship to
So,
base camp.
I need to go to my
First
base
player,
camp.
move one pawn from your ship to any square in the base camp on your side of the board.
Yep. And if you don't, you already know what to do, so we're just going to go
Phase 2,
forwards.
Perform an
And
action.
then I'm going to play.
The 3 cards on your side of the board are
I'm
your
going
action
to go
cards.
for this.
An
I'm
action
going to
card
play
with
this.
a moon symbol on it
I'm gonna
allows you
move
to
to
move
there.
1 or 2 spaces in the directions
And it's telling you to use a boot card only.
A card
Yep.
with a moon symbol on it.
And then that will go.
Yep. Oh, we already have we already had a storm deck
Oh
go.
no!
Great.
Beware, you cannot step over the cracks.
Well, now it's explaining you that you cannot step over the cracks.
Yeah.
You can now choose a card with the
And
moon
now it's
symbol
telling you pick up card and
that
perform the movement.
Phase 3. Check the weather. After the
Storm
action
zone.
has been performed, players check.
Well, now we need to calculate the points on the storm deck.
Any action?
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on the storm deck. So the next slide is going to ask us how many points do you have? Well, we have 1 to 7. Shut up. We have 1 to 7
Weather is
points.
getting worse, but the storm hasn't hit yet.
So the storm didn't hit yet.
The storm strikes at 8 points in a 2-player game, and 10 points in a 3-player. Phase 4.
So we can go to
End of
phase
turn.
4. Fill your cards
Fill the cards and pass the snowflake to the left.
and hand me the imaginary snowflake. Yes,
The snowflake is the current player.
that's the snowflake.
The snowflake.
Note that players only refill the cards in front of them at the end of their turn. This means
More
that
information
other
about the
players
game
may
board.
have to play
So this is how
hand
DICE
on
is
their
explaining you the rules.
Yeah.
And
Orange player, let's go.
orange player, let's go. And you have the app with the game as long as basically you need. So when we go forwards with the app, it's going to bring up new rules that what we need in the
So
game.
as we advance through the app
But
and the
yes,
game,
because
the-
now you learn the basic mechanic, how you bring up a pawn, how you move on the board, how you check the storm. And that's still going to be in the flow as well, but it's going to introduce, soon it would share the teams for us, and those equipment tiles and all that. Ambushing will be explained how you ambush other players, and all that will come later
to
on.
the point when you reach the end of it, you know how to play the entire
And
game.
at the end of it, it will tell you that congratulations, now you know how to play the game.
Yep, and you're done.
And you're done. Then you don't need the app anymore. If needed, you can use a rule checkup tool. For
Okay.
example, I have a slide right here,
Yeah.
and you might think, because this is a friend explaining you the rules. Now you're thinking, I want to see the actual rule.
Yeah.
So what we did, we took the rule book and we just ripped it to pieces, and we took the individual rules, and they can still be found from the app.
So they're on there
if
still.
needed, if needed,
you must go back
yes,
to the old way.
Yes, if needed, and this is the demo, it will work way better on the tablet we have on the table. But you can find all those individual rules that have something to do with this particular step
That part.
in the
You can have a look and see it.
tutorial. Yeah, so you can go check what's going on.
Cool.
And yeah, when you're done with Dized, you don't when it tells you tutorial completed, you don't need it anymore for the game. But there's still gonna be a powerful lookup tool for rules.
Yep.
A search function. You have a question. Oh wait, how did this work again?
hold on a minute,
You
what
can
do I
find
do?
your answer quicker from the app than you would from a rulebook.
Right.
So this will be the friend at the table who will teach you how to play the game with correct rules, and he's always going to be available.
Yes.
So right,
Well, I was going to say, so
yeah.
obviously that's now, this is happening, this is there.
Yep,
What's
yep.
the plans for Dized? Because obviously it's not just racing for North
In one
Pole.
word, huge.
Yes.
Yes. Our dream is to make this available for every single game out there, and we are doing this by building a service for publishers and developers.
Cool.
So this will be a content management system. Publishers, developers can log in, they can build their own tutorials into the system and just publish them on the app. So a player only needs to have one app, and I bought a new game,
Oh, yes.
having a bottle of something nice with fizzy drink with friends.
Yeah, of course.
Let's crack up this new game. And what usually happens with me, we set up the game, page 3 into the rulebook. You have a nice buzz going on because fizzy drink is nice.
Yes.
And then at page 3, you can realize we still have 8 more pages to go. Let's just play something we already
Yeah,
know.
let's just go do that.
This is my problem. I'm essentially creating a service for myself.
Keep yourself playing games.
Yes, because I want to learn how to play them. I don't have the friend available always to teach me, so that's why I need Dized, and that's why I believe everybody needs Dized. Because
Cool.
you should be playing already.
Yeah, I know. I can get behind that. I totally get behind.
Yes.
that. That's probably
So-
the biggest. The rule book is probably one of the biggest barriers to entry for lots of people coming to the hobby. I suspect.
Yeah, Dized
So-
will make games way more accessible.
Yeah.
So this demo for Race to the North Pole is coming out. I want to say June, but I am gonna say July just on the safe side.
Just be the same
Yep.
side.
And we're launching a Kickstarter campaign right after Gen Con.
Cool. So
So
that's,
that's-
August time.
Yeah, so the Gen Con is the first weekend of August.
Yeah.
So a week after that, we're launching the Kickstarter campaign.
Right.
And with that, well, we want to build the community needed as well, but also get funding so we can actually build the content management side of things. So
Okay.
we have the front end built already, but yeah, we need the back end for
For you to be able
So
to take
we can
big
have-
companies, yeah.
so yeah,
when
we can
Francis
actually.
Fry come knocking at your door and say, "We want you to do this," you're ready to go.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly that. Cool. Well, I look forward.
Yep.
What's happening?
Yeah, hopefully this time next year.
I was going to say, this time next year.
We're hopefully everything will be ready and done by our kind of goal is Gen Con next year because it's a huge event.
Yeah.
Which means after a successful Kickstarter, we have 12 months to this date. Well, from that it's still going
From
to be
that point
8 months,
to-
whatever.
yeah.
We are going to see something cool next year.
Nice. I look forward to that.
Me too. Me too. Trust me. Me too.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To see how this has moved on from when I first saw Dized a year ago, it's happening. So
It's definitely
just
yeah.
we need now is you publishers out there to get on board.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we have investors and we have people working in the company now, and it's very nice.
Cool.
I'm very happy where we are right now.
Excellent stuff.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you for taking time, Jouni, and the rest of you guys, and giving us time here to sit and discuss this.
Awesome. Yes,
Cool.
definitely.
And we'll do this again soon.
Next year.
Yes.
Exactly.
Cool.